Would you like to get into how porn has ruined our society? Evolution isn't real.
If you could break Stephen's legs in any way, how would you do it?
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 5 of The Bridge. Oh my god. I'm Zach.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Stephen.
I'm Kendrick.
And we have a special guest today, a good friend of ours.
Mason.
Mason.
It's me, I'm Mason!
Hey,
I'm
it's Mason.
It's a Mason, famous Mason guy from
It's our
Jar
Canadian
fame.
it's our Canadian friend, Mason.
I live up in Nova Scotia, little known fact. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the roleplay he chose.
That's
Yeah.
my roleplay.
That's not a roleplay, that's where he lives. What do you mean? Nova
That's
Scotia's a real place.
roleplay living in the same place I actually live.
No, Nova Scotia doesn't exist.
That's crazy. My dad's from there, though.
No, he's not.
It's a deep government
I guess
fake.
that explains why I was born in small town San Francisco.
Speaking of dads, I'm literally looking through like news stuff right now. There's a woman and she has like the exact haircut my dad has.
That's hot.
Neat.
You should go hook up with her.
Oh my god.
Is that mommy issues or daddy issues at that point?
Yes.
I don't like anything related to my
A little
families.
bit of both.
Even if you have the same name as like one of my cousins, that's where I go. Ain't no way. Sorry. Just not happening. Or even family friends. I'm just like I don't want to be involved with you.
Even if I
Yeah,
know
no, fair
someone decently well, I can't be too close to you if you have the same name as someone I'm close to. Like if I met a very nice person, but their name was Zach, like a female Zach, I'd be like, I'm sorry, there's nothing that could ever happen because
I
I'm
would
picture Carrot
totally
Top
date a
every
female
time.
Zach. If
Yeah,
someone
of
was
course
if
you
there was
would.
if I met a female that was named Zach, I would totally date him.
What happens if their name is spelled with a CK, though?
And then I'll kill him. But
Yeah, that's what I thought.
In all
Baby.
reality, this is Otis. He's one of my good friends. I've
I
known
am
him
one
for like a decade now.
Yeah, like it's actually crazy how long we've known each
Sheesh.
other, Kendrick. We met in a fucking DayZ.
Daisy, yeah.
I think I gave you like, or wait, did you give me or I gave you a rice bag or something?
I
We were,
think
like near
I don't
Electro.
remember. I'm a selfish pig though, so I don't think I gave you anything.
I probably gave you rice, and then we just hung out. I think.
I remember that we didn't use mics because I don't think either of us
didn't.
had one. We just like
Yeah.
added each other on Steam and then like
And-
shift tabbed every time we wanted to talk.
Literally.
And I remember
yes.
there being there like in the Electro fire station, just like shift tabbing to talk to you
Yes.
as there were like people around. It was fucking crazy.
that's
it was
actually
absolutely
insane.
crazy. Yeah.
That's
it was
how we
so
met.
tense.
Like no
I
cap.
never knew how you guys actually knew. I
That is
obviously
genuinely how we
assumed
met.
it was
That is literally-
online
yes.
through gaming, but I just never fucking actually knew it was through like
That's
DayZ.
the
It was
Yeah,
completely
Daisy-
by chance. We just
also-
met each other on the fucking side of
Daisy.
the road in DayZ.
Yeah,
That's
and
sick.
it's also of note. This is not like the Arma 2, Arma 3 mod DayZ. This is like a DayZ standalone. Like
Like,
this
yeah,
is when it was
when it
like,
came
ultra
out.
shitty. Like when it came out. Like this is pre-Janitor. Fucking DayZ standalone. I remember I think I remember for like. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was like an hour. We spawned on obviously on the coast because it's fucking DayZ. We met up, and then we made it our job to run all the way to like the northern military, like
Mhm.
the airfield or something, right? Like we did that for an hour of just us like, starving to death and getting water and shit. And then we finally got there and immediately got shot after like an hour of walking.
Well, that's DayZ for you. You just
That
like
is-
you go places and then you immediately get shot.
Literally, yeah. It's wild.
It is
I could
not
never-
a forgiving game.
No. I don't know how much I could go back to. I think Tarkov fills that DayZ itch now where I just get punished.
Have you ever
Reminds
considered
me-
you might
I
be a
can
masochist?
punish you anytime you want.
Absolutely.
hot.
Please do.
I'm considered Tarkov, DayZ, and Dark Souls player all of a special type of masochism that isn't sexual, but they
But I
just
don't like
enjoy getting hurt. No, mentally
What if it is
hurt.
sexual?
I don't.
Like, what if-
Yeah, to be fair, I do like the idea of big, strong women. So maybe
no.
that's
doesn't make
maybe
you a
Amazon
masochist.
Wonder Woman shit.
maybe that's where this mentality change came from hating Soul series to loving it.
Yeah,
Zach
I
literally
liking hard
saw a
games.
super like muscular Wonder Woman, and then he was hooked. Ever
Listen,
since.
if you
Yeah.
know the TikToker lean beef patty, sheesh, damn dude.
This
This
is
man
actually
is
the time.
sipping hard out here, bro.
This is the
She's a
perfect
fine
time to
lady. Now, I
advertise
believe
Zach's taste. Zach
Yeah.
very much wants a 6'8", beef woman
No.
a little crazy.
No. Not,
Little.
actually, 6'8" is not a problem, but no, I don't care about women being taller than me.
You need
It
them to
doesn't
be
matter.
crazy.
That doesn't
though.
matter to me.
You need them
No,
to be crazy.
you. That's not even a trait that I can have anymore. The last girl I dated wasn't crazy.
What about I love Harley Quinn?
Yeah, that's a different type though. That's an exception. That's a more of a I can fix her mentality.
And then there was also
I can
Catwoman.
fix her.
Yeah, but Catwoman isn't crazy.
No. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying you went through different periods of stage.
Well, yeah. No, specifically the Batman movie, Catwoman.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Okay, that's a lie. I know exactly why I am so interested in her. I know exactly what it is, but that doesn't matter. Hold on though. How did you get introduced to Eric then? Well, I'm assuming it's through Kendrick.
It was
Through
definitely
me,
through
yeah.
Kendrick and through CS:GO, I think.
I
don't
think it
remember.
was CS:GO. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely never played Stacey with us. That's how much is for fucking sure. It was definitely CS:GO. I don't remember how we got into CS:GO. I think we just both got it, or I think I was late
Eric
joining.
got me into CS:GO, and then I probably got you into it. through that.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. I remember me and Eric used to butt heads like all the time, like
sick.
perpetually. We would just
I can
grind
believe
on
that.
each other. Yeah.
And then it became Eric and Rec.
And then Eric and
For
Rec
context, Rec is Otis's brother.
yes.
So
He,
like,
imagine
we used
the
to game together all the
anti-Otis.
time.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
like
in a
actual?
lot of
Is
ways.
that who Rec is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I never knew that.
You didn't know that? Even I knew that, and I've only known Otis for like
What
a
the
month or two.
You need to
Besides
catch up on your
Minecraft.
Otis lore.
I gotta be
Otis
honest with
deep
you.
Otis lore. Yeah.
I just hate all of you. All right. Anyways,
LOLs.
Otis
That's
is
sick,
just
though.
such
That's
a
awesome.
captivating
Yeah, it is.
individual.
He's really cool.
You must learn all you can about him.
And now we're
True.
all just good pals. Now
Yeah.
Eric and I don't hate each other anymore, even though I see
Yeah,
him like
which is
once
sick.
a month.
Yo.
when he's not playing Destiny 2 or
He's
worse.
Yeah.
not playing Destiny 2. Yeah, I used to play. I played Destiny 2 with him, but then he played with his own crew.
his own
Rips.
squad, and he's like, no
His own
losers allowed.
No,
So
I
now
think I
you're on
just-
this podcast when he's
no,
not here.
no jokes. I think I think I just stopped playing Destiny 2 because I got like bored. I played the new raid, and that was delightful. And I was like, wow, and then I was done. Probably got back into Tarkov or something at that point. my new punished flame is a Project Zomboid because it's delightfully punishing, but also
It's such a
super
great
personal.
game.
It's such a great game. Can we use this podcast to advertise Buy Project Zomboid?
Yeah,
Buy
we're
Project
actually
Zomboid.
sponsored.
Yeah, we're
Actually
sponsored
Stone,
by.
who's
Oh, I
Great
forgot to give you
Shadow
the ad
Legends.
brief.
Oh,
No,
wait, fuck
by
the ad,
Project.
yeah.
I forgot to give you that ad brief, but yeah, no,
Yeah.
we are sponsored by Project Zomboid.
We are not actually
Alright,
sponsored
cool.
by Project Zomboid.
Shut
Please
up!
don't
Shut up!
sue
Shut
us.
up! Shut up! Shut up! Go along with the
We
bit.
need a
What the hell?
disclaimer.
No, Steven's
we
on the
need
podcast.
we need the disclaimer.
Literally.
Why do we need a disclaimer? We're fine. Think anybody's gonna actually listen to this? Anyways,
Reported.
yeah, they'd be like, wow, this video has 5 views.
Yeah, to be fair,
Yeah, they totally have a
I
sponsor.
think Otis is the only one that's actually watched our podcast up to this point.
Woo, let's go.
Let's
It's
go.
only our Clips channel that does great.
Technically, we also have our #1 fan on.
True.
Oh,
I
look
thought
at that. Let's go.
Yeah,
Wow, you
yeah,
already.
I guess that works.
That was fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only your 5th podcast, and you already got a #1 fan.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Could we just like
business is
start
booming.
baiting the Clips channel now?
Absolutely. Everything
Like
we're gonna do
like right
everything
now.
Oh,
Okay, what can
God.
we say right now for Clip
To-
channel bait?
for the what kind of bait do we want?
Monkeys in this house. Whoa.
Currently, how it's going for a Clips channel is that it's right wing, it's right wing bait.
You want me to?
Oh,
you
yeah,
want,
so this
you want
is-
me to say
in our
some
comments.
fucked up shit?
No,
No.
No.
that's not what
I
we're
got
saying.
3 on back roll right now. If you want me to.
No, that's not what we're going for. I'm just saying.
My profile pic right now is just a raw photo of Ben Shapiro. It's completely unedited, by the way. I posted it in the Discord chat.
yeah. No,
It's a
this is
real
just what
picture
Ben
of
Shapiro
Ben
looks
Shapiro.
It's a real picture, unedited.
I got a question
Um,
for you guys.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro's family has some pretty sick genetics.
We lock-
'cause his sister.
If we
too.
lock Ben Shapiro, Donald Trump in a cage for a 1v1 to the death, who's winning?
Ben Shapiro.
Ben
Shapiro,
Shapiro.
easily. Yeah.
There ain't no way Donald Trump's doing anything.
By the way, what's up with I'm pretty sure every clip I've watched has involved Ben Shapiro in some way, including the other
No.
podcasts I watch. I'm like almost 100% sure. What's up with
You're
that?
lying to me.
I think we've only mentioned Ben Shapiro like once or twice.
I've only made one
Perhaps-
clip with Ben Shapiro, and that was the dream where it was body swap with Kim Possible.
Yeah, that was
The
that,
dream
that's
that I could not understand.
that must be maybe it's confirmation bias because I'm pretty sure I watched that clip and then transitioned into watching the podcast where
yeah.
that clip came from. So I was like, these guys talk about Ben Shapiro. A lot.
Yeah, we did talk to him about him a lot
Talk to
longer, obviously, than that fucking. Yeah, we talked to Ben Shapiro all the time.
We
Regular
asked-
on the podcast actually.
God love good old Benny.
Yep.
I forget. It's
Yep.
been like a long time since I've actually ever looked into Ben Shapiro. He's a hardcore rightist, right? Or is
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yes.
remember if he was really far right or just a little right. I couldn't remember.
No, he's
He's
far
pretty
right.
far right.
He's like, sure, he's the turning point guy. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, spoiler alert. If there's any right-wing politicians on YouTube, chances are they're extremely far right and not a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Steven
Yeah.
Crowder, Milo Yiannopoulos, whatever the fuck his name was.
To be fair,
Fuck Milo, you know.
all
Oh yeah,
politics
the
is
gay guy that
extreme.
hates gay guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that guy. He can
Oh.
eat all the ass.
Milo, okay, I may not agree with his politics, but sometimes it's funny watching him roast people because the absolute absurd stuff he comes up with.
He just seems cringe every time I watch him. It's like this guy is trying to look aloof and cool, not being aloof.
He looks
and
like
cool.
Brandon Rogers
He looks like
in
a jag.
character.
I used to really like Steven Crowder, but then I realized how much of a dick he was, and I was like, never mind.
I never liked any of those guys, and I used to be a considerably worse human being at one point. You know? Yeah, I just remember talking to a certain individual that Mason definitely well, we all know, but a certain individual who was like, yeah, I love Ben Shapiro, man. He's destroying all these fucking liberals that are too crazy, and I was a little bit more conservative in that time. But anyways, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know, man. He just sounds like a babbling idiot to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I'm a babbling idiot.
It takes one to know one after all.
Yeah. Yeah, so I
He is really good.
was really never into
He was-
that crowd.
The one thing I'll say about Ben Shapiro is he does have the actual craft of the argument really well down, and he knows how to, get people off their base and such.
Yeah, well, the thing is, okay, if there's one clip specifically where he's at, like, I don't know, some event where he's speaking and stuff like that, and he's talking about, like, social change and blah, 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 all that cool stuff. Getting political when we shouldn't get political. But anyways, talking about, like, social change and whatever, and for the most part, I'd say, yeah, sure, he's good at debating and arguing, mostly by trying to suffocate the other person and not allowing them to speak. But, there's this other guy that he's specifically trashing a very certain individual who I can't remember. But anyways, one person in the crowd was like the campaign manager or whatever for this specific person, and he was destroying Ben and like arguing against him to the point where Ben Shapiro didn't know what he was able to do. Like he just completely fell apart. So then he decided, I'm going to turn off this guy's mic. And the excuse that I've been even told myself arguing with a certain conservative person is, well, this conversation isn't going to go anywheres because I'm not conforming to their ideas.
I want to watch.
That's
this.
real. That's real.
That's
If
fucking wild.
If I can find the
I
clip,
want to
I'll
see
send
good
it.
old Benny panicking.
Yeah, no. And that's
Reminds
what I
me
mean.
of-
At one point in time, I respected his debating ability, but nowadays I think it's just kind of more of a, he just suffocates everybody by constantly talking, not letting them speak and stuff like that. And for the most part, people just can't stand up for themselves, right? It's basically a competition of who can talk and keep talking over one another, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of that time Steven Crowder was getting on H3H3 and he was going to go debate him. But H3H3 bought that one liberal dude who who brought a shit ton of the facts. And
Who was an actual
immediately-
debater?
Yeah, and Steven
Yeah.
Crowder backed off immediately.
And that's what I mean. Those people, they're completely just show conservatives or like just show debaters. If they were actually going up against people that have valid points or are experts in their field or just in that environment, then I don't think they'd really stand a chance. Sure, they might have some very good points, don't get me wrong, but, a lot of the time they're doing it for publicity or for the entertainment, kinda, and then go like, yeah, I'm good at what I do. I'm
Structured
awesome at this.
debates also need some form of moderation, and moderation bias is one of the most painful things to watch because everyone clearly sees it. Like, it's not hard to see when one side's clearly getting a bias being able to shout over another side, and the next one side's shouting over the other. It's like, can't we just actually have a real debate?
I was gonna say, I feel like the ideal debate format isn't even a fucking, like, real, like, public debate. Like, if you're looking for a real debate with one person instead of just, like, a showing of policy, I think the ideal debate is no cameras, just you and a dude in, like, I don't know, a comfortable room that you can just talk in, some tea or something. That's an ideal debate format.
I agree.
Assuming you're not gonna, like, strangle the person you're talking to. Assuming...
I find people when they're one-on-one and there's nothing really keeping track of the conversation are very willing to lie and miscue what they said to try and get a different meaning out of it later.
I feel like that only happens when they're being recorded.
Damn.
Yeah, like so many like political debates nowadays because it's so heavily televised. Like they're not coming to have a conversation. They're trying to slurp their fucking pieces out and exactly. and basically get as much of their base to follow them as they can.
See, this is
like,
why...
And, like, basically just shit on the other person. Like, there's no constructive set of ideas being discussed. That's not what these are. And it's really sad.
This is why we should all just worship the reptilian race, honestly. They'd handle it better than we can right now.
Nah, dude, they're fucking it up right now. Dude, everyone's saying, like, oh, reptiles run the world. If they run the world, they're doing a super shitty job of it right now.
Or at least that's what
they gotta get their...
they
gotta get their...
I'm gonna be every conspiracy theorist ever. Or that's what they want you to think. Or that's what they want you to think, and it's purely because of the fact that they're doing such a shitty job that's going down their one world order. This is gonna be a rant, I hate conspiracy theorists, hardcore conspiracy theorists, because no matter how legitimate the evidence is, they will always go to their backup number one defense, and that's, well, how can you trust this source? And it's like, how the fuck can you trust anything then? Like, you're insane, bro. Like, literally, like, the dinosaurs aren't real, flat earth, space isn't real. Like, it's crazy. There are people like
Evolution isn't real. If you think evolution isn't real, I think you're an absolute monkey-brained individual.
The earth is 2,000 years old.
Yeah.
Earth is only 2,000 years old. There's such thing as microevolution, but not like actual evolution.
Are we dragging Christians now? Is that what's happening?
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Anti-religion, or at least organized.
More and more, I'm getting more anti-religion, but mostly the whole listen, you can believe in what you want to believe. Just don't deny actual science, actual things, you know? It's just crazy.
Like,
and also don't use your religion as an excuse to be a shitty person.
That too.
But anyways, that's my biggest point.
Like, if you don't believe in evolution, that's fine. Keep it to yourself. You know, you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. But, like, don't go out in a way of, like, you know, not fucking, or telling other people that they shouldn't believe in it either. Everyone has a choice to believe in something if they want to or not.
Personally, I believe these are my feelings. If you don't believe in evolution, again, I think you're a smooth-brained individual, because evolution is a thing. It's not a choice to believe it. It's facts. It has happened. It happens. I was like, that's one of the few things I won't move on. It's like, you are trying to say something isn't real when there is just tons of evidence supporting the fact that it is in fact real, and you're just ignoring it.
And as like,
I'm just like,
and trust me, as like a Walmart no-brand Christian guy over here, I do believe in evolution as well. But even though I think everyone
the right to
should,
be ignorant.
I think even though everyone should kind of try and believe in scientific fact, not everyone will, and you can't change everyone's mind. So if they can at least go, I'm not going to make anybody believe what I do, I'm just going to quietly believe in what I believe, and that's not believing in, like, science or whatever, then fine, whatever. But just don't spread it. Just keep it to yourself. That's all I care about. Because you can't make everyone believe the same thing.
Well, no, that's not what I'm trying to do.
You can't
you're just ignorant.
Stop people. Yeah. Like, if somebody is for some reason anti-evolution, they're not likely to just keep it to themselves. Like, that's what they believe. That they're probably going to share that if it comes up. And it's not like they know that it's wrong. So it's not like they would have that like basis of like, oh hey, I shouldn't sprout misinformation, because to them it's not misinformation.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Yeah.
So like what you're saying makes sense, but like when you apply it into
the
like,
real world
reality,
yeah.
it kind of breaks down a little bit.
But that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
in the perfect world,
that's why
I'll
I'm just like
preface this saying I'm an evolution believer,
yeah.
but when it comes to creationists and all that, you also have to remember that it's thousands of years of teachings of this ingrained into people. It's not something that people are just going to easily let go of when it's something that we believe for a long time.
Again, I get that. I absolutely get that. I still think they're ignorant and smooth brain. That's it, That's just what I think of them. That's just how I feel about it.
I also believe everyone has...
That was a very controversial
start. Yeah,
we
went from hot women...
to
hot
religion,
Amazonian women to
I
politics
also
to
very
religion.
much am the believer
I like
that
how
as long as you're not hurting people, do whatever you want.
For the most part, I am like that, but I think you shouldn't be ignorant. Anyways,
since we're on controversial topics, let's talk about Russia attacking Redacted.
Actually, you know what? No, let's talk about how serious everybody took what I said in the last episode.
Oh yeah, like wait.
As if I wasn't.
We got a lot of comments.
Yeah,
and you know who you are.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments about it, about that video. No. But we got a lot of comments about that video, and it's both reasonably not happy with what I said. But first of all, I think you could see that it was an absurd question, and I knew it was, and then I just ran with the bit. But also, we attracted a crowd of either people that really hate us, angry Floridans, or just a bunch of racists.
Really though, I think that was hilarious.
Because some of the comments, or to give some context, Stephen asked, if you had 3 nukes, where would you put them? And then Mason and I both went, what the fuck? Like, what kind of question is that? Because obviously, nowhere. But, as a joke, I said Russia, China, and then Kendrick goes, nowhere, because fuck violence. Then I said Florida, and then we agreed on Florida.
Well, yeah, of course we agreed on Florida.
Yeah, no, exactly. Fuck Florida. Anyways, is a mix of like angry Texans or Floridans. What do you call them? Floridians? Florides?
I call them dead people because the nuke went off.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then just racist people that are like, yeah, I put them in China, put the rest in the Middle East.
That one, dude. That was
I put them in
crazy.
Syria and Afghanistan. And I'm just like, that's not the kind of crowd I want to attract. I was like, oh, damn.
And then other people in the comments are saying, like, nuke these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, though. I honestly thought that was funny. Like, there's, like, a handful of people that are like... There's one guy that goes, thanks for the cringe, asshole. And another guy that goes, I'd put him on these guys' house. Houses.
Outside?
That
House
guy
City,
that
house-
said thanks for the
house-
cringe
house
assholes,
sissies.
he must be, like, a really pleasant person that is totally not uncomfortable.
I feel like
He has the... No, it's fine. I thought that one was funny. Just because it's a simple, thanks for the cringe, asshole. And that's why I replied, no worries, man. Hope it made your day a little bit better.
Nah, dude, we gotta make fun of him a bit.
No, what? I don't.
Steven, I don't know why you're getting all defensive.
So
You got
that-
random
there is one. There's
No,
one.
you
There's
just
a
gotta
one.
crack jokes about it.
No, there's
That's
one
the-
specific
that's
guy.
Number one rule of comedy: you just crack jokes and
There's
let
one
slide.
specific guy that I think was absolutely hilarious, though. Hold on, now I gotta scroll to find it. Where is it? He says
Is it who I think it is?
Yeah, he says in response to the video, 3 beta males agree with each other. That's about it. Shrugging emoji, and I said, "You're right, man. We got to listen to more Sigma male affirmation and get that grind set up." And this motherfucker actually took me serious. Hold on, now I got to find the reply to that. Where is it?
I can't
Right
believe
there.
he called us out so accurately, though. Fuck.
It's so funny because he took me serious, and he goes, "There's got to be one handsome person on the podcast, or it doesn't work. Same with women. You can't have all ugly fat chicks or a bunch of no getting laid dudes. But yeah, get that grind set up."
What?
That's a
For
reply
real,
to
though.
it. Oh my god! And then another person comments, "Angry Florida goblin telling people that they're ugly." Classic. And then he goes, I'm from Texas, and I'm not a goblin. I'm handsome. I'll take everyone's girl on this thread."
Fun fact: if we knew Florida, Texas would be in range.
I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. That guy was really funny. I really liked that guy. I think
really
he's
attracted
super cool.
we really attracted a fucking circus show in our comments.
Low-key, I want that guy to come back. He seems like a Sigma. I want him to be a viewer.
That begs the question for me though, is Otis, if you had 3 nukes, where would you put them?
Yeah, Otis. Yeah. If you had 3 nukes, what would you do with them?
Yeah, actually,
can we make it official that this is like the running bit for every guest? This is the question.
Every guest
It is now. It is now.
Otis, can I give you a recommendation?
Stop interrupting him!
I would just nuke the person that's giving out people free nukes. Look, that's nuke inflation, all right? If you're just giving everyone for like 3 nukes, then that's just like there's too many nukes to go around. They're not gonna be worth it.
No, you have to go for the
it's gonna be like 10 nukes.
It's gonna devalue the nuke market.
It's gonna devalue the nuke market. Exactly.
Has anyone ever seen this meme before? Actually.
Which one? I can't see what you're looking at.
Oh no, the meme for if you had 3 nukes. The actual meme is Japan, in case they thought we were story, Antarctica to see what the global activists would do.
I've seen that.
And I forget what the other one was. It was something like some sort of fault or something to speed up
Florida.
California going away.
Florida. Every single time it's Florida. If the guest doesn't answer Florida, they get kicked out the podcast. So, see ya. No.
Yeah, sorry, Otis. This
Maybe
is your
the
last
people
episode.
that gave the nukes were from Florida, though. So
Yeah,
let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, it sounds like a Florida thing. You know, maybe you just go back, buy like 3 nukes behind like a fucking, I don't know what's down there, a Waffle House.
Yeah,
you know?
behind a Waffle House, behind, Jeffrey Epstein's house. All right.
Oh no.
Hey-o.
He
That's
definitely did not kill himself.
All right. That's not getting
didn't.
How did a 6-foot man hang himself off a 5'8" meter area? He had no possible way to hang himself in that cell. He was too tall.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
I thought we were going to talk about Cars 3. This is all controversy. This is all
Yo, question.
This is controversial opinion.
If you had to
I don't remember Cars 3 at all.
If you had to fuck a car from Cars, which car are you fucking?
Are me and Otis the only sane people here who watch Cars 3?
I'm going
I've watched it. I've watched it. I just
probably
don't
fuck
remember
Tomater.
watching it. Yeah, honestly, I would fuck.
Doc Hudson. It's Doc Hudson every time. Look at that mustache.
Yeah, Doc Hudson.
Doc Hudson.
And then,
I would fuck Doc. He's a both of the twin cars that flashed Lightning McQueen. That's a basic answer. That's cool.
That is it's a basic. I have Doc Hudson. That's a based answer.
Doc Hudson can literally give you a mustache ride.
Yeah, and then just some other guys, or I could have a 4-way with them. That'd be great.
I just want Doc Hudson. That's just like I said, he's a
gonna
dill.
Stick it up his tailpipe.
Absolute.
I wouldn't mind getting towed by Tomater. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you know what?
He can tow me any day.
Wait, that
he'd probably be packing. Yeah, he'd probably be packing, bro. He's slinging more than you're slinging.
He's gotta be packing if he's towing cars around all day.
Zach sees a hillbilly in a jumpsuit and immediately goes, "Yeah, he better be hung."
He probably would be. You cannot look at Tomater and be like, "Yeah, he don't got no hog."
Great.
When I think if he had a humanoid form, I think he'd be super tall, kind of lanky, and those guys, those kind of motherfuckers, are packing.
While we're on the subject, also, I think Lightning McQueen's issues in the first movie with his cockiness and all that. Do you think he could have just had a micro penis?
I mean, he wasn't.
I don't think he has a micro.
I don't think. Yeah, I think he's got a.
He's
normal
probably pretty
I think
average.
he's got an average.
Think about.
He's probably
slightly below that.
The smaller the dick on the car, the less drag.
No, dude, the fucking chick has a micro penis. That guy gives me fuck.
Oh yeah.
Not that penis size matters. Whatever penis size he has, that's fine. But he definitely has one.
Why'd you have to remind me of Chick?
Chick's personality gives me the vibes that he would be a really shitty 13 Reasons Why villain.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You called that.
When we get in the 5th season.
He would see that he has a micro penis and
Is
then
there
get upset
another
about it.
season
And then
coming out?
take it out on the.
He's like tormenting the ghost of Han or some dumb shit.
Wait, is 13 Strangers? Wait, is 13 Reasons Why still going on?
No, thank God.
Oh, God.
Although
Yeah,
I wish it was.
No.
She's been dead for like what?
It's
5
awful.
years.
I love an awful show.
She's been dead for 5 years, Zach. Let it go.
Hey, hold on. No, it goes. It's crazy though, because it goes from a dead girl to a ghost of a dead girl.
That was just a kid going schizo.
A murder mystery. High school students that are supposed to be in the real world getting away with murder.
And
to
other things.
To justifying a rapist's acts, and and then later in that season, having that rapist become a cyborg cowboy.
What?
Not only that, but you gotta remember Monty is a ghost demon is haunting Bryce.
And then they killed the only good character that they have off with AIDS.
Okay, wait, I have a question. I stopped watching like halfway through season 2. So you're saying that when...
You missed so much.
So you're saying when Clay saw Hannah, it wasn't just him going crazy, that actually was a fucking ghost?
No. He was just... He is crazy. He is nuts.
Okay.
He was a nuts guy.
Fucking hell. What the fuck happened? What?
Yo, that show just went nuts, man. You know what? You know what? When Justin died, I still cried. I still cried.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, that was so sad. He was the best character. He probably went through the most shit. He went through the most shit.
He had the best character arc, for
He
sure.
did, and he went through like the most shit, and then they killed him.
Spoilers for 13 Reasons Why, by the way.
Yeah. If you haven't watched it, or for some reason planned on watching it.
Dear God.
5 years old. Who cares if we spoil it?
It felt honestly, it felt like the directors of the show were like, we need to kill somebody off, but we don't know who, so let's kill off Justin.
They're like, let's just do the craziest shit. Let's cover all bases of young life, but make it over the top and then torment all these innocent teenagers.
Let's kill off this character everyone loves, and yet at the same time try and redeem fucking.
Yeah, the entire show's villain. Two of the entire show's villain, and one of them assaulted another person with a fucking broomstick handle.
Oh, it was not just an assault. That was a felony rape. Like
that. Yeah. Okay, yes, that's what I mean.
They sodomized
still, yeah, they did, and then they go, but he's a closeted gay and his dad beats him, so it's okay. And I'm just
no, it's not.
I'm like, man. It's not that I don't feel bad in that sense. It's just you can't justify his actions there.
Normally, when people do fucked up shit, they had fucked up shit happen to them. It doesn't mean you can do fucked up shit to people.
Yeah. Man, that show was wild.
You know what? That's like saying like Hitler got abused by a Jewish dude, so the Holocaust is just.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Villains are villains.
I still don't think it's as bad as Riverdale, though. That show was fucking awful.
Wasn't that show bad on purpose, though? Wasn't that the gimmick of Riverdale?
Well, it's a CW show, so it is kind of bad on purpose.
But
like
CW shows, bro, they're gross. Yeah. I've never seen Riverdale, but so many people tell me to watch it because of how bad it is, and I refuse.
The thing is, it's like a fun, it's a fun bad watch.
Yeah,
it's a fun bad until but the later seasons even got to the point where, like, I haven't watched the newest season. And I'm just like, I can't anymore. I can't watch this anymore.
The characters are just so horrible, especially Cheryl. Every time she's on screen, I want to commit suicide.
Dude, that's how I feel about the 100 too. Yeah, bro, but Cheryl. Anyways, another show I feel that way about that's like bad, but it's like kind of entertaining, at least at the start, is the 100.
Yeah.
And like, I hear a lot of praise to it, and I'm just like, that's crazy. This show sucks, but it's also really fun to watch.
I remember watching the first bit of the 100, but I could never get far into the show.
That's fair. It just kind of gets crazy. Honestly, they kill off one of the only characters that I liked, and I was like, all right, I'm over it.
Did they ever kill off the black guy that had like the emergency, like yellow and black knife?
I can't remember for the life of me. Probably, though. I think majority of the original cast was dead.
He was my favorite. He tried to kill people.
Nice. Right on.
So, Otis, I have a question for you.
Hit me.
And use your imagination here. Okay,
sure.
Full free reign.
Free reign.
If you could break Steven's legs in any way, how would you do it?
Yeah.
Ooh, dude.
All right, what am I trying to achieve here? Like, what is it? Just the
You're
breaking
just trying to break his legs.
Yeah. Okay,
now remember how bad of a person I am here, so make this hurt.
I'm thinking I send a threatening message. All right, saying I make a new account, Discord account, whatever. You know, however I message him. I only know him on Discord, so let's say I just make a new Discord account, and then I just it's like give it some edgy shit, maybe smile.jpg, remember that one like scary dog from like the early internet? I get that for the profile picture, and I send him a picture saying I'm gonna break your fucking legs in like 2 weeks, all right, to him, and then I don't respond to any other messages. That's the only thing I ever sent to him. No mutual servers, all that jazz. That's the only thing I send. Then it's forever offline. A week later. I'm like at this point, I like for the first 6 days, I'm stalking him, like getting around, like seeing like what routine does he got, does he go to places regularly? What's his deal? And then a week in, assuming like if I get like I make my move a week in, because if I say 2 weeks, then he's ready for 2 weeks, but he's not ready for the first week. So what I do is I move in, and then I just fucking like with a metal pipe, like sneak up. Crack him on the knees, just like, if he's like sitting in a chair, I'll just like walk behind, just slam it down really hard. If he's like walking around town, I'm waiting in an alley, like right on the wall. And I just fucking hit him in the knees, drop the pipe, run away.
I respect the metal pipe game. However, I got one issue with what you said, and that's I like the idea of like telling him 2 weeks and then hitting him at a random time.
Yeah.
Like get him kind of off his guard or whatever.
Get him early.
But for me, no, I wouldn't do it early. I would do it late. I would tell him 2 weeks and then wait for like 4 months. He thinks he's clear.
And be like,
oh,
it's just some random asshole that was like, wow, being super edgy and stuff like that. Then he stops worrying about it.
You want to hear?
Yeah, exactly. It's been 4 months since that happened. He's not even thinking about it anymore. And then that's when you get him.
Just double check. The objective is to break my legs painfully, right? Because I have a plan.
No, in any way, it doesn't have to be painful.
You get me in the middle while I'm
You
get me in the middle while I'm gaming. I'm distracted. Hit me in the crack me
in
the
head
with
he's playing
the metal
Beat
pipe.
Saber or like
Yeah.
While he's playing Blade and Sorcerer.
Yeah,
that's the move.
Crack
if
me
he's
in
doing VR, that's the move.
Crack me in the head with the metal pipe, you tie me to a chair, you get a nail gun. 192 nails is the most you could possibly put in my legs before I bleed out.
Well, that's
You're
too
gonna put me
long
through
term.
pain.
It's all about the immediate shock and awe. Like I want to be in there, and I want to be in there, and I want to be out of there, like real fast. Like I don't want time for anything else to happen. Exactly. They call me the quickest draw in the West.
Oh, don't worry, man. I've fallen down my stairs before, and it's been like 20 minutes before people checked up on me. You're good.
Right. Let's go.
I'm just imagining you just like laying there with broken legs at the bottom of the stairs for 20 minutes, and then someone comes and like, "Hey, Stephen, are you okay?"
Oh, it's actually such a funny story.
I just knocked and said, "Hey, I'm here to see Stephen. Can someone let me in real quick?" I just leave.
Question:
like walk out the front door.
When anyone else had spares during high school, did you ever have the double spare around lunch and just go home?
In the second semester of grade 12, all my classes were spares besides one, and then I wouldn't show up to class.
What's a spare? Is that a convenient...
It's a free period. No, it's an American thing. It basically, you fill out your schedule. You don't have a specific class.
Like space. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's like a space, a free period.
Yeah. So I went home during my spare. First thing I did is I went to go downstairs. No one was. My dad and my mom were both home at the time. Immediately go down the stairs, fall down the stairs, then 20 minutes later my dad comes and goes, "Aren't you supposed to be in school?"
Whoa.
Just sees me at the bottom of the stairs in pain. "Aren't you supposed to be at school?"
I want to make an official statement. Out of all of us in this podcast, Stephen is the legitimate possible villain of the future. He has a legit villain arc. Like, I'm not out of all of us.
That's fucking hilarious.
So you're saying that if Stephen was to like rise up and enslave humanity, it would be justified because of his like what?
Yeah,
what
is
exactly?
that what you're saying?
Be justified.
What do I not know about Stephen?
No.
I'm saying that I have the willpower to burn this plant to the crisp.
What I'm saying is that it's not that it's justified. It's that it's just.
It's plausible.
It's going to happen.
Compared to everybody else, it's likely.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like, all of us, except Steven, like, we've had trouble in our life, obviously, but, like, we've always been able to, nothing
we're
too,
really
too
cool.
bad.
Yeah,
but with Steven,
don't have to deal with this shit.
Without getting into it, he's had to deal with quite some fucked shit, so he's the one who's most likely to go go all the way over.
To explain how well liked I was in high school,
exactly.
I would get punched in the back of the head in the hallway for no reason.
Jesus. That sounds fucked up.
That's actually me. That wasn't anybody but me. I did that.
Zach was the bully. Yeah.
Steven even got bullied by his own friends.
Oh, yeah.
Steven arguably still gets bullied by his own friends. And I'm very sorry about that.
Appreciation Days, God. I hated those.
Hey, I meant Steven Appreciation Day as a genuine
good thing.
bottom of my
then
heart
it turned
good
into
thing.
something evil.
And you normally would start off like that. Then either Dalen or Francis would start fucking with me, and then everyone would hop on because it's Steven Appreciation Day. Let's show him we love him.
Yeah.
It was bad, bro. We were little assholes back in the day.
Jesus.
No, I mean that sounds right to me. Like my love ways are like gifts, violence,
yeah,
physical touch. It sounds about right to me.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yep. Verbally
a little bit of
abusing.
violence. Yeah.
Verbal abuse. Yeah.
Verbal
that's how
abuse.
I show my love.
Yeah.
The worst
abuse.
The worst thing I ever did in high school was just broke a water fountain, and that wasn't even really all my fault.
That was you and Steven.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Half of it was my fault, the other half was Steven's.
Never take Trevor's hat.
I don't think it.
Never take his hat.
I don't wear hats anymore, so I guess that statement doesn't.
You were wearing a hat then? What kind of hat were you wearing?
I was wearing my Nightwing leather hat.
Oh, okay. No, actually, I do remember. I was going to say, you never struck me as a hat.
I took Trevor's
guy. No, I
hat,
was always
he
a hat
leaps
guy.
upon my back, I throw him off me, he lands on a water fountain.
I thought you both were like pushing one another.
No.
And that's how it happened.
So what happened was
Okay.
Steven comes over to me, right? And he said, I'm going to take your hat. And I said, don't do it. I'm not in the mood. So then later on, he comes back, he takes my hat. And I go to run after him, and I hop on his back to try and get my hat back. And we fumble into the right side of the water fountain. It doesn't come off completely, but it's fucking dislodged from the wall. And Steven was complaining because, you fucking scratched me, and now there's blood on my neck. And I'm like, calm down.
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
I almost forgot about this. Trevor dug his nails into my neck and left 3 massive scratch marks, and I was just bleeding from my neck for the rest of the day because I had to go.
I didn't even realize I did that.
I had to go to math after that. I don't even remember what fucking teacher was, and they're like, "Yeah, no, you're sitting throughout this. You're not getting out of this. I know you did that on purpose."
That's kind of fucked up.
That's
literally though. Afterwards, one of the girls came up to me who used to hang out in that similar hall. She was like, "Hey, do you mind if I go tell the fucking teachers about this?" And I literally said, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So then I left, and I never heard anything. No teacher ever came up to me and was like, "Hey, Trevor, did you do this?" Nobody did that. I assumed they just had a meeting about it, and that was kind of it.
Well, they
did have meetings about our group all the time.
No, they didn't
we talked about
up,
this in
Trevor.
the first
they
episode.
Dragged me in.
They dragged you in.
That's funny.
Yeah, because remember, Trina convinced the school I was a bully.
Dude, I'm telling you, this man has a villain heart, bro.
Listen, hold on, Steven. Although you didn't deserve any of that, sometimes. No, I'm just kidding.
I definitely deserved it more in high
Not
school
gonna lie.
because I acted the way people told me I was. Also, grade 8 too.
That's fair. No, you didn't deserve any of it.
100%.
No, straight up.
People also antagonized you a lot in high school.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then you'd act out, and I don't think anybody can blame you for that way because it's all the people that go bullying's so bad, but they're sexist shit themselves. Anyways,
I just wish I actually would have.
I'm not gonna lie. Anytime we talk about high school on the podcast, I just kind of zone out.
Me too.
I was so. Yeah, I was so not affiliated with you guys back then.
I know that's so crazy.
I
That
was
is true.
like,
You just
I was
hung out
there,
and
I was
just
around, but I
occasionally,
was
yeah.
I'd never paid attention or contributed to
To
the
be
shenanigans.
fair, I think that's the
Yeah.
reason
The
why
shenanigans
I liked
was
you
myself,
the most, Kendrick.
Dalen.
Kendrick was like my G back
I
in
just
the
kind
do
of
you mean?
loitered. I
What
loitered in front of the door that said "No loitering" on it. That's all I did.
No, Kendrick,
What do you mean, Steven? I made up Steven Appreciation
Kendrick was
Day.
the only person in the group that never fucked with me, was always nice to me, would have conversations with me. Kendrick is the G.
That's nice to you. What do you mean? That's nice to you.
you would-
Is that why you worshipped
Zach,
me
you
all the
would
time
fuck
for
with
no
me.
reason?
Oh, well,
Probably,
yeah, you're
yeah.
my god, Kendrick.
Yeah, I would fuck with you, but out of love, from the bottom of my heart.
Kendrick never fucked with me. That's the reason why you gotta respect Kenny G.
That's how I show my love, is by fucking with people.
Zach also shows... If Zach shouts
Anyway.
at you, that's how you know he loves you.
Yep.
I feel like Otis is being left out a little bit here.
You are, and I
Let's
apologize,
circle back
Otis.
around.
I'm spectating.
Otis, what are your favorite strange animals?
Would you like to get into how porn has ruined our society?
Wow, two
What are
questions,
the
each
wildest
of equal
conspiracy
weight.
theories you've ever heard?
What do you know
Fuck.
about me having to climb my fence to get into my house?
"Quote unquote," dumbass had to climb a fence.
I think I got an actually good question for Otis here. Otis, out of all your years of gaming, when you first got into it and all that, what was your favorite experience in childhood? What was the game that was like, that was my childhood game?
Fortnite.
Sub-Rosa.
What?
No one's ever has anyone ever heard of Sub-Rosa?
No, I was just about to say, it's like, what the hell is that?
Okay, well, there's a couple, I'll admit, but my brain jumped to Sub-Rosa. But I think now digging deeper, definitely Black Ops,
Let's
zombies.
go, dude. That is a
Respectable answer.
Exactly, yeah, like Black Ops 1, zombies specifically. Because I had like a bunch of friends on the PS3 I would play with that I have like absolutely zero contact with now. But that was fun. I fucked around and played like Black Ops Zombies because I had all the things. I remember doing the moon Easter egg. Definitely one of my most progenitor gaming memories. Besides that, going even further back because now as I'm talking, I'm like remembering shit. I think the farthest back, most like foundation gaming memory was has anyone ever heard of Champions of Norrath?
No.
No.
Basically, it's a 4-player sort of fucking RPG thing, where you kill the monsters and they drop the loot and you have your you can play a fucking dark elf who's a necromancer or shit.
Kind of like
that.
Diablo then or something.
I guess yeah, probably not too far away from there. It's got that top-down look, the mini map. It actually probably was not too far away from a Diablo. That's a little bit more 3D, but not too much. Like a 2.5D thing. I remember there was on the second one, it's like Champions of North, Return to Arms. There was a lot of secrets that we couldn't figure out because I happened to just find a group of dudes who all played it like all the time, and like there's a secret. There's like a sword in the stone, and none of us could figure out how to do it. And so me, being the little sprog I am, I actually decided, you know what? I'm gonna figure out how to get the sword in the stone. And I looked up a game guide and figured it out. And then on my own copy that I owned, I grinded for like a couple days straight trying to get the sword in the stone because you basically had to complete a whole bunch of archaic challenges on secret levels. And I did all of it and grinded for it. And then I got the sword in the stone and showed it to my friends when they were all over, and we just had like a giant pog.
Just a giant orgy.
Just a giant orgy, absolutely, for the sword in the stone. No,
I'll put my sword in the stone.
Yeah, that was the end goal, really.
And that was your childhood experience.
That was my childhood experience.
Orgy.
A giant orgy for the sword in the stone.
Man.
Yeah,
that's
no,
rad.
it was definitely
I
that.
mean,
I think
it makes sense why you were into the Black Ops like zombies Easter egg because that sounds like a
similar
zombies
thing.
type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think. But yeah, so yeah, I guess like those two, just general zombies experience. But I think Champions of North definitely like that. Like I said, co-op Diablo thing. Most foundational gaming experience ever. What about everyone else? What's your guys' first gamer memories? Big epic gamer
definitely.
memories.
The first game I ever played was I couldn't tell you that for the life of me.
Awesome.
Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk was the first game I ever played. Speaking of Berserk, it's back, baby!
As a kid, I was
Woo!
obsessed with
Alright,
Give a round of
Sarge's
applause.
Heroes
All right, that's
for
it.
the N64. I remember that. And then Super Mario Sunshine.
What about you, Kendrick? Oh, sorry, Steven's not done.
You just roll
Like
over
a
Steven, man.
I didn't mean to.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna
Go,
say,
continue,
at
Steven.
Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube, I also got heavily addicted
Oh,
to.
Yes.
yeah! Okay.
That leads me into mine. which was Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah,
But
that's
also-
the one I
answer.
remember the most.
An
Because
incredibly
my
based answer.
GameCube is like my most nostalgic one. Like
Yeah.
I played Sonic Adventure 2, obviously Mario Sunshine. I think there was like Mario, like the Mario fucking soccer game. If
Yeah.
anyone remembers that?
Yeah,
one?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got my PS2, and I remember playing the Batman Begins game on that, which is like that's
They had-
nostalgic as fuck for me for some reason.
That I don't remember. Okay, I do remember now. Okay, so it's Mario Sunshine, and then Tony Hawk Underground,
Oh my god, Tony Hawk Underground.
and then a Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game for the GameCube. Those are the games I remember the most. Definitely not the first games I ever played, but the ones I remember the most. And then Minecraft was
Obviously.
the game. It was the game that made me a gamer. That got me to be a gamer.
Minecraft is universal.
Question: were people a fan of Luigi's
Oh,
Mansion back
that's
in the day?
another one. Yeah, it scared me a lot though, because I was very young and I'm also stupid. So
Dude, there was a Scooby Doo.
Do we have
Go
any?
ahead.
Oh, wait, is it the Scooby
I'm
Doo
remembering
game where you
so
can
many.
swap out
Yes.
between Scooby and Shaggy, and like there were moments where like you would have to race an AI to eat all the food?
Yeah.
do you remember
Yes.
playing the fucking Shrek GameCube game?
Yes.
Yeah, like the beat 'em up.
Shrek 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That one,
Shrek
that one,
2 or
I
Shrek
remember
Super
that
Slam?
more fondly. I remember any other now. I think.
What's up with the fact that movie tie-ins used to be really
Funny
good
enough,
in terms of
look
like
at
the
this
game?
right here, guys.
Has anyone ever played the Kung Fu Panda movie tie-in game? It was
Oh
like-
yeah,
No,
that shit
I never
fucked. I
played
played that over and over.
that actually was a good game. What the fuck?
Over the Hedge had a good game. Fucking. There was.
Oh, yeah, for PlayStation 2, I had that. Anyone recognize any of these old games?
Oh my god, Otis, you just fucking said the Over the Hedge game. I'm sorry
Yes.
for yelling over you, Steven.
Yes.
But like that literally
Oh, don't
just
worry
like
about it.
triggered like the most nostalgic memory.
Yeah. Hit me.
I remember that movie, and I forgot that there was a game, even though I played the shit out of it.
Mhm.
And it's all coming back to me now. That was such a fun game.
It was such a fun game, dude. It was
Also, Chicken Little.
Chicken
What about
Little.
the
Oh my
Chicken Little
god,
game?
It was so
Chicken Little.
weird.
I love.
That was a good
Chicken
game,
Little.
too.
That was such a good fucking game.
They had a Jimmy Neutron game that I played a lot.
So they used to have good. They back in the barnyard. Does anyone
Did
back in the
anyone
barnyard?
own any
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
The
10?
fucking open world
Did
back
anyone-
in the barnyard.
What's up, Steven?
Did anyone own any Ben 10 games?
No. I
Oh,
never played any Ben 10
yes,
games.
I had a Ben 10 game for the PS2. I don't remember what it was, but I used to have. I had two actually. There was a Ben 10 game where you played as Ben when he was a kid, and then there was Ben 10. I think it's Ultimate when he's a teenager. I had those two games, and I used
Yeah,
to play.
I
them all
remember
the time.
playing that with you, Trevor. Ultimate, I remember because I was always second player. I had to play as Kevin.
Yeah, fucking
Fate's worse
nerd.
than
Who the fuck
Death.
is Kevin?
Kevin sucks. Ben is better.
Fuck Kevin.
Kevin's the
What?
guy who can
Kevin's
touch
nice.
stuff and then
He
No,
turn
he's
into
a
it.
little shrimp dick. Look at me, I can touch and be any material. Ooh.
But he's banging his hot sister, dude.
Yeah,
Not
that is
his
true.
own hot sister, but Ben's
His
hot
cousin.
sister.
It's his cousin.
Ben's
you
sister
fucking
was
idiot.
hot.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, whoops.
Ben
I didn't
Shapiro has
re-
a hot sister too.
Dude.
Wait, is
oh my
Ben
God.
Shapiro Ben 10
Ben
grown
10?
up?
Dude, that's
Oh
crazy.
shit, man, he really went downhill.
Yo. Zach, if you make a clip for this, can we please make it have a game theory thumbnail?
Game theory. Game theory. Did anyone else use?
I
Everyone
Ben
else watched Game
Shapiro,
Theories, right?
actually Ben 10.
I felt
Uh,
Go
I
ahead.
think for me, like my most nostalgic gaming experiences was again like you guys, Super Mario Sunshine, the Shrek fighting game, all that, but also like Peter Jackson's King Kong for the GameCube.
Oh,
The
yeah.
I remember
movie,
playing that. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was really good. I used to get scared by the centipedes.
Yeah.
Honestly, that still scared me to this day. When I played Witcher 3, man, oh my god,
Like, It's just like
I-
the sounds
oh,
that
no.
the centipedes made when they would attack you. It freaked me out as a kid. And then also Killzone 1 for the PS2. That was really nostalgic for me. But I think the game that might have made me, quote unquote, a gamer, I think it was either Call of Duty Black Ops or it was Halo Reach. It was one of those two that made me into a true gamer.
See,
Quick question.
Yeah.
Who here owned an N64?
I did.
I used
I
to,
don't.
but it was like long ago. I don't even
I was-
remember how.
I was
the
a
shit I
PS2
played
For
guy.
N64, for N64 games, do people remember Diddy Kong Racing or Yoshi's Story?
I remember Diddy
No.
Kong
The only
racing.
the only game I ever played from rough memory was like I think it was Turok. It was a Turok game, I think, and like a Lego racing game. That's kind of it. And of course Super Mario World, but that's like the only three.
Has anyone played the Turok PS3 game? Because that game slapped.
No, I didn't have a PS3.
That game slapped so hard.
Was it on 360? I also didn't play.
I think it was on 360 also.
Yeah. I didn't play. Yeah, I bought my 360 just to play the Deadpool game that came out. Otherwise, I was very content continuing playing either Minecraft on my computer, or on my laptop, or
Deadpool came out on
my
PC
PS2
too, though.
Yeah,
for
but it's on a
PlayStation,
laptop,
boys.
and it couldn't run it.
You hear like Shadow of the Colossus.
No. I haven't played that, but I've been wanting to play it.
I've never played it, but I've always heard good things from it.
I played it a very small amount. Like I think I've beaten only 1 or 2 of the monsters because I was a dumb child and I couldn't figure it out.
See, when I was like 7 years old, my uncle got the game for me, and me and my brother beat it in the weekend.
That sounds like a good memory.
Such a good game.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, genuinely, we had so much. For some reason, we just got a shit ton of root beer and just steamrolled Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay,
nice.
you lost me at root beer. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, wait, hold the fuck. What's your problem with root beer? I'm a root beer appreciator.
Like, root beer is the worst. I'd rather. Okay,
bro.
wait, no.
No.
The second worst. The second worst. Dr. Pepper is the worst.
Okay,
Kill him.
you know what?
Kill him. Get him out of here. Kill him.
I agree with Kendrick.
I love root beer. It's my second favorite soda. But you made up for it by saying that Dr. Pepper was your least
Dr.
favorite.
Pepper should be flushed down.
Yeah,
that's true.
Absolutely.
All
That's a
right,
based
I don't
opinion.
think I can be
Every
part of this
bottle and
podcast anymore.
That
No,
Dr. Pepper
is
sucks.
ass.
Look, I'm a root.
Sucks.
Look, I think you've just not had good root beer yet, Ken.
I mean, I've had good root beers before, and they slap. But most root beer is honestly not that good.
But yeah, and obviously
That's
like your
cringe.
A&Ws and your fucking no, I get that. But like, there's good root beers out there. I want to make
There
my
are
own
good
root
root beers,
beer.
yeah.
I want to make my own root beer someday. Like,
Actually, maybe it's
I'm
my
a huge
third.
lover. I'm a huge lover of root beer. I drink it whenever I can.
I just drink milk.
Okay, Otis, do you like root beer floats?
I do.
Because that's the shit.
That is the
I don't
shit.
like floats. I really just don't like floats.
Let me float these
Okay,
nuts.
I'm weird. I like cream soda floats.
That sounds horrible. You're
Cream soda,
should be
vanilla ice
executed.
cream.
I just drink milk.
No,
and
dude,
I
trust
drink
me, it's
water.
good.
He's drinking water,
Instead, I drink milk instead of water. That's how I keep hydrated.
which is
I've
crazy.
altered
Literally
my body.
only drinks milk.
What time are we in?
That's probably
Mike?
not great.
We're
What time
almost
are
at
we
an
on?
hour.
Oh, we're
almost
at?
an hour.
Holy shit! Wait, really?
We're at 57
Yeah, it
minutes.
flies. It flies, man.
Oh my god.
That's why Trevor's bones are so dummy thick. He drinks 5 gallons of milk a
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
It's true.
It's
It's
actually legit. Like thinking back on it now, it's mind-boggling to like really think about how legitimately problematic that was. Like I never had any problems from it, but it's the fact that I should be drinking water, and I can't tell you, I would legitimately go on days of just drinking milk and no water.
See, and the thing, what drew my attention to it is because like I like milk a lot, and I drink milk a lot. But like most of the time, the only liquid that ever enters my body is piss and water, right?
Wait.
Enters your body.
So the crazy thing is, one day I'm talking to Trevor. I'm talking to Trevor, and he's like, I don't know, I don't remember, but he's drinking milk and stuff like that, and he's like, oh, I'm thirsty, I need to go get some milk. And then he got back, and I was like, do you drink milk to like refresh yourself? I was like, do you use that to hydrate? And he told me, yeah. And I was like, that's crazy.
That was
He's
like
what?
the-
I always drink milk to fucking quench
That was
my
the
thirst.
first time Zach legitimately was like, holy shit, this dude is actually unhealthy as fuck.
Yeah, and I was like, Trevor, man, you can't be going doing that. I was like, that's crazy, man. What are you doing?
Do you know what that genuinely reminds me of? I think most of you guys would know him from high school. His name was Josh. I'll just say last name P, so you know which Josh I'm talking about.
No, I don't know.
Well, I'll just censor out the name, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
The dude drank. He told me because I'd mouthed him. He drank 3 monsters a day and around 3 liters of milk a day.
What
Always
the fuck?
very like chipper, almost jittery personality, as you guys might know.
Almost jittery.
Last like month or 2 of high school, they had the foreign exchange program. He was one of the families that was hosting a family. Came in and he looked dead. And I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, The foreign exchange student drank all the milk, and he drank my monsters.
Wasn't that when the Germans came over? The exchange students from Germany?
Yeah, when the Germans came over, and then one of them tried to fuck my girlfriend.
Bro, damn.
Oh god.
I remember too. Someone came to me and they were talking about it. I was like, yeah, like we kept making Jewish jokes around them, and they were so cool with it. They were looking for Jews. And I was like, well, thank fuck, they didn't find me.
That's funny as shit.
Can I just want to circle back.
Yeah.
Zach, can you pronounce milk again?
Milk.
Nope.
He
'Cause
knows.
you said it like
He
mouth.
knows.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
aware, and
Give
I'm not
me-
gonna say it again.
Give me a
Everybody
glass of milk.
pronounce milk.
Shut up. No.
Milk.
Nope.
Steven, say it.
Oh, it's milk, but he says milk.
No, how do you pronounce it?
Milk.
Milk.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's-
leave.
Milk.
I'm gonna kick everybody.
Milk.
Milk.
It's milk.
Yep.
Yeah, you just take the M silent though, so you say ilk.
It's sure. Yeah.
Yo,
It's ill.
talking
Ilk.
about
Ilk.
milk. Talk about
I'm-
milk.
What ails
Since
you?
you live up in Nova Scotia, don't you have bags of milk up there, you weird little Canadian?
Yeah, that's
Weird
true.
little
We
Canadian.
got bags of milk up here, and what we do is we shake our milk around, and then we like throw it into the forest, and then we come back, and it's a bag of liquid milk later.
Yeah. Oh, you have powdered stuff?
Yeah, we have powdered milk.
That's
so we
what.
sh-
That's what. Yeah. That's what my
I
dad
usually
had.
just snort powdered milk.
That's it.
yeah, that too.
Actually,
Yeah,
That's
I
how you
bet
get your
you-
milk.
actually, you should.
I bet you Zach would do for $5.
Actually, you should.
I
snort
you wouldn't
powdered
even have to give me $5. I'd just do it.
I'd fucking
No.
snort a line of wasabi powder for $5.
Zach would only
Honestly.
take the $5 to snort it, so he'd have something to roll up to snort.
Yeah.
it
No.
with.
Exactly. I'd take the $5 to roll it so I could snort it.
And then throw the $5 away because it's no longer useful.
Yeah, because I don't need that shit.
You only needed it to snort it up.
Yeah.
Apparently, Al Pacino snorted, fucking, what was it? Distorted milk. I literally brains empty. He snorted that powdered milk, and for when he was doing Scarface. And apparently, he still has nose issues to this day because he snorted all
Yeah.
that
I
powdered
don't know why
milk
they chose. I don't know why they chose that substance
over
Thanks,
cocaine.
guys, for
I wish
making
they
it
would have just
secure.
stuck to the script and did cocaine.
Yeah.
Literally.
They should.
Hey, guys.
Everybody was doing it anyways.
Hey guys, we don't support drug use here.
We
by the way. And,
do
like,
not.
we look at the camera.
We are
look at the
all
camera.
abiding
We support
citizens.
heavy drug use.
We are.
The only reason
Wait,
we
whoa,
don't
whoa,
is
whoa,
because
whoa,
Mason
whoa.
currently
We
isn't.
are.
Wait,
Yeah, exactly.
We are
What?
law-abiding citizens of small-town Francisco
Yeah.
of the United States of America,
Francis,
And we
what
are
the
not-
fuck?
Yes,
willing
absolutely.
to endorse drugs no matter what. We are good
Remember-
Christians.
Remember,
Trevor.
Dare
Well, I
was a
don't know
very
about
useful
that.
thing that happened in your school and wasn't a waste of money and time.
Yeah.
Hey.
War on drugs isn't a total waste of money.
Marijuana is probably
Probably.
the most dangerous
Drugs won the
drug.
war on drugs.
We won the war on drugs, baby. Let's go! We won the
Ow.
war on drugs.
I personally am on the side of drugs.
Well, drugs is the winning side. So it
Drug
would
is
be
the winning
wise.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always
They've been
pick the
getting the-
winning side. I'm
They've
not
been getting the
reserved.
dub since the 90s, man.
Steven
No,
plays
that's it.
both sides, so he always comes
Who
out on
would
top.
win? Who would win?
I'm not
Do
gonna.
drugs?
I'm not gonna end up on the losing side. That makes you a loser.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, you used to be anti-weed back in high school, and now you're like the biggest stoner I know. And I say that in a loving way.
That's because I used to be a tight ass bitch.
That's
Aren't
hot.
we,
But
weren't
yeah.
we all tight ass bitches at some point? I know I
At
was
one
a real
point,
stuck
yeah.
up guy.
The thing is, though, in middle school is the first time I smoked weed and drank alcohol.
holy shit, really? Holy shit.
Yeah, in like grade 7. So I was like, I don't know, young.
Wow.
I don't know if I
Right,
should be
that's
ashamed
wild.
of this,
I am.
but I got to drink at my 5th grade. Like, congrats on getting out of elementary school. I'm the cool cousin.
See, when I was younger, I had like sips of beer, but I didn't drink. But yeah, in middle school is my cousin. that
Dude, my
introduced
first
me
drink
to
happened when I was in,
liquor and
in the
alcohol, or
11th
liquor and
grade, man.
My first drink, I'm pretty sure, was on my 18th birthday.
Yeah,
For
like
people.
fucking like.
Straight up, that's crazy though.
I was gonna
I
say
think
I
so.
was.
I mean, I've had a sip of my dad's beer when I was like 9 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
but, like,
really young.
But like an
that's
actual
doesn't
full
count.
drink. Yeah, exactly. I know me myself and God Kendrick. We're in this together in terms of like people who just was not adventurous with substances. Was not.
Yeah, like the second, like that was my first drink, was like when I turned 18, and then I became an alcoholic right after that. So-
Nice.
Think
Nice.
hell yeah,
Sick.
gamer. Yeah.
See,
dude.
it was out of fear of becoming one because of family history. That was
family
like,
issues.
Family issues. I was like, you know what? I won't go that hardcore with any substances.
I drank
mostly
vinegar
just
once.
alcohol. And then weed, I went strong with for a while, and then now it just makes me super paranoid.
Yeah, I
Vinegar
did. I
once.
drank vinegar once.
That's some real shit.
You drank.
Yes,
you drank
nice.
vinegar.
That's some real
So,
fucking.
I
That's
was
some
in-
real shit this
So
guy's
this was
doing.
me years ago, before I even came to Medicine Hat, which is before I met you fuckers and you ruined my life. But anyways, so I was in Schuler, which is small, like, I guess, it's not even a town, I call it like a village, that's how small it is, outside of Medicine Hat. And I was young at the time, and I was looking for water.
Where's Medicine
What
Hat?
do you mean, where's Medicine? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm small town Tampa Bay, which is outside of small town San Francisco. Anyway, so
Yeah,
so
that's
anyways,
geology.
Geology, that
so
checks
anyways,
out.
I was looking for something to drink, and I saw this like
Looking for milk.
I wasn't a milk drinker then. I saw
We're
this
milking.
clear. I saw this clear
Really milking
glass
this show.
with a little like red tip, and I was like, "Is that water in there? Because I can't find any water." So I unscrewed it, took a drink of it, and immediately I was like, "This is fucking awful. I'm never doing this again." Like,
One time I just ate salt.
I've done that before too, though.
I was a kid. That was like me and my sister were like home
Yeah.
alone because like my parents were like out working and whatever.
Yeah.
And so we would generally just be like charged with like making and finding our own food.
Yeah.
And we were at some point we were bored. We were just like opening up all the fucking counters and shit, and we just decided to eat salt,
Hell yeah. No, I remember I
which
took
was
like
definitely bad and it tasted bad.
No, I remember I also took I took a hunk out of butter at some point because I remember I liked buttered toast and I always wondered what butter tasted like.
You know what that reminds me
Like,
That's
wow.
the worst thing.
Absolutely, it's like getting hit with vanilla extract for the first time.
Yeah, like butter is good when you have it with other things, but if you just
Toast.
just take a bite out of butter.
No.
You guys want to
It's
hear
like the
about
worst
the
thing ever.
craziest person I know? My brother.
You?
So, this man, for fun, we run out of mustard on a near constant basis because he'll go up to the fridge, pop it open, grab the mustard bottle, give himself a full mouthful, and then continue his day. And he likes doing that.
That's crazy. That's how I feel about ketchup, though. I love
That's
ketchup like that. Like, I do that with
Zach,
ketchup.
I guarantee you he can drink more mustard than you can drink ketchup. I've seen
I
this
guarantee you that as well. Don't get me
I've
wrong,
s-
but I
The
understand.
motherfucker almost downed an entire bottle to prove a point.
The dumbest thing that my brother and I did is we used to have a minivan, and we put up this like it's kind of like it's supposed to be for like railings and stuff like that, but we put it in the back in the storage area for our dogs, so they couldn't come up to the front while they were in the back, right? So it's like basically like a fence, but not really, just these bars that we put in the back of the van. Spencer and I, and they're super close together. Spencer and I locked ourselves. We were both at our mom's shop, where she was grooming dogs, and we both, for some reason, we locked ourselves in the back of the van and couldn't get out at all because it didn't have a release or anything to get out, and we couldn't get past the bars, and it was really, really hot outside.
almost took yourself
And that's-
out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And
that's
then
how you died.
then for some reason there's this degreaser in the back too that we had,
What?
and I accidentally sprayed that in my eyes.
Oh my god, how are you alive?
I don't know.
Fucking hell.
So, I was looking at it and I just squeezed the knob too tight, and yeah. So I was blinded, sweating my ass off, trying my hardest to get between these bars so I can get out, and yeah, it just didn't work. My mom had to come in and unlock it when
That
she
might
came out
be
for a
like-
smoke break.
That might be like the worst childhood story I've ever heard. Like locking yourself in the back of a van and spraying fucking degreaser in your eyes.
God,
It doesn't get any worse
it
than
reminds me
that.
Yeah,
of
that
another
sounds-
mustard story from my brother. In the fridge one time,
Mustard.
he's making a sandwich. He goes, "Hey, pass me the mustard." I assume he's ready behind me waiting for it, so I just toss it lightly over my shoulder. Turns out I accidentally hit him with the mustard bottle. I didn't know that.
That's
Half
funny.
a second later, I hear BAM right beside my head. He whipped it as hard as he could, probably an inch from my face at the wall, and it exploded everywhere.
Holy shit.
That's fucking funny. As
And the
shit.
mood immediately
What else do you do
changed
with mustard
from
bottles?
we're not angry at each other. We need to clean this up before Mom gets home.
I love that. That's absolutely funny.
Righty.
Woo-wee. Well,
How do you close?
on that note,
yeah, how do we
we're
close?
at over an hour now. Thank you guys for watching. If you are, that's awesome. We'll have another 2 episodes being recorded soon. Next week.
The next episode
Yeah.
should be a few of us talking about pop culture.
Yeah,
Pop
and that will
It's
come
gonna
out.
be whatever games, movies, etc. that we're talking about, whatever we're watching lately, and then after that should be the camping trip upload.
Yeah,
And
I'm
that's
excited
gonna be-
for that one.
That's gonna be either great or awful.
You guys are
Yeah,
gonna
it's probably
hear
gonna
us
go-
get
it's
attacked
probably
by
gonna be
grizzly bears,
awful.
honestly.
I'm putting my money on
Yeah,
awful.
but the pop culture one, the pop culture episode will be out next Monday. Then the Monday after that will be the camping one. So if you want, go fuck yourself and listen to that.
Yeah, go fuck
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
Go
go
fuck
fuck
yourself.
yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
fuck
go fuck
yourself.
yourself. All right. That's
Thank
it.
you, Otis, for coming
Ah,
on.
shit.
and,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Otis, and go fuck yourself.
I had a lot of fun. I can't wait to be back if I ever come back.
You will be
never
back.
come back.
Oh,
Eventually.
never mind.
Never come back. One and done, baby.
Very
One hit
conflicted
wonder.
In London, Florida,
I'm outta
you
here.
can't come back.
No, I had a lot of fun. This is a hoot and a half, as the kids would say.
Oh wait. Also, obviously, check out our Clips channel and our TikTok. Blah blah blah. Woo!